flex feet, but you've got a slight bend in the knees, but you're still going to be aiming for that. Welcome back, and hi if you're new here. Let's begin. Okay, we're back for another stretch of the week. This week, I'm going to give you 3 stretches to master. If you're a beginner, these are really easy and achievable. If you're not a beginner, these stretches are also helpful for you. As always, make sure you're warm before we begin. Let's go. Okay, the first stretch, you're going to start on your knees. You're going to take the arms forward. So this one, you want to imagine that someone's pulling on the wrists. Think of a 2-way stretch. So the wrists and the arms are going in a different direction to the hips. So imagine someone's pulling on the wrists, someone's pulling the hips in an opposite direction. So you should feel that stretch. Yeah, makes sense? The knees can be either together, or if you want to take the stretch a bit further, you can take the knees out slightly and then really think about that pull. So in this stretch, you want the neck in line, shoulders relaxed. So a lot of people hold tension in the shoulders. So try keep the shoulders relaxed. I like to say, imagine you've got your heavy backpack on, you're about to take it off, and you feel that engagement in the lats and you feel the shoulders relaxing. So really think about neutral neck. Imagine there's an apple underneath the chin that is resting on. So that neck is nice and straight and in line with the spine. Taking it to that position. You want to make sure you breathe in. You breathe in. As you breathe out, you deepen the stretch. So you'll breathe in. As you breathe out, imagine the hands pull away from the hips to deepen that stretch. I'm actually going to take my knees in slightly. If you take them out, you will feel them in the hips a bit more. So holding that stretch there, making sure that you're breathing. Shoulders down and relax. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. And again, breathing in. Breathe out. And again, breathe in. Deepen that stretch as you breathe out. And then hold that there in a static stretch. Keep breathing. Really think about the arms pulling away from the body. Keep breathing. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Deepen that stretch. Really think about relaxing the body. I like to remind you that the more you can relax into the body, the more you can ground yourself into the floor, the more that you can push the stretch, the more that you can deepen the stretch. You should always think about relaxing as you're stretching. Tension is resistance. Breathing will help you to relax. So take a deep breath in. Breathe out. And again, breathe in. Breathe out. And again, breathe in. Breathe out. Nice. Hold that there. Really think about pulling away from the hips with the arms. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Relaxing the body. Nice. Last few seconds here. Breathe in. Breathe out. And again, breathe in. Breathe out. One last time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Deepen that stretch. 3, 2, 1. You're going to curve gently, rolling up gently, and the head and the chin comes up last. Hope that felt okay. Next stretch. So next stretch, you're going to be sitting up, flex feet, growing up to take it forward. So there should be a tilt rather than a curve. So this is incorrect. This is incorrect. It's better that you have a straight spine chin, neck in line, and you're here, but you have the correct alignment rather than your nose being between the knees and your back is curved. This will help you. This is a really good stretch if you want to achieve a middle split. So aiming for that tilt will benefit you when you come to training for a middle split if that's something that you're wanting to achieve. So again, really thinking about that tilt forward. Really think about growing up to take it forward. You can have the hands on the shin to the side of the calves, or you can have them on the ankles. If it feels a bit intense with the flexed feet, you can relax the feet. You can point the feet, you can relax the feet. You can have the flexed feet, but you've got a slight bend in the knees, but you're still going to be aiming for that tilt. Another technique is breathing in with bent knees. Breathe out, straighten those legs, deepen the stretch, and repeat. Breathe in, breathe out, straighten the knees, deepen that stretch. So that would turn it into a dynamic stretch. I feel like I just threw a lot of stuff at you there. So let me talk you through it again. You can either be static, make sure the back is straight, shoulders down, neck in line, or you can turn it into a dynamic stretch, which is the bend and straighten. Breathe in, bend, breathe out, straighten. Make sense? So let's start with a dynamic stretch. We'll do 10. So you're going to breathe in to bend, breathe out to straighten. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, breathe in, breathe out, send those heels away, and again. 2, and again. 3, keep deepening that stretch. 4, keep breathing, breathe in, breathe out. 5, and again, breathe in, breathe out. 6, 7, 8, 9, shoulders down. 10, really pull those heels away and then holding that in a static stretch. Really think about relaxing the shoulders. Keep breathing. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Really think about flexing those feet straight back. And again, breathe in. Breathe out. And again, breathing in. Breathe out. Deepen that stretch. Last few seconds here. Breathe in. Breathe out. And again, breathe in. Breathe out. Last time, breathe in. Breathe out. 3, 2, 1, and relax. So the goal is to keep a straight back and to get the nose between the knees. So you'll just work your way towards that, but the dynamic stretch will help you with that. Moving on to our last stretch. This one is focusing on the hips. So the first stretch was good for back, relaxing the hips, shoulders. Second stretch was good for the hamstrings. Third stretch is good for the hips. Really simple, really easy one. You're just going to take it in this position here. Again, really think about the back being straight. You're growing up. Imagine there's a string attached to the head and it's pulling you to the ceiling. So really think about as you go up, the hips go down. And really think about expanding your limbs to the corners of the room and beyond. Imagine you're stretching in a field and there's no limitations. There's no walls, there's no nothing. So you want to imagine that feeling. So the hands can be behind and you'll use them to push the hips into the ground. They can be on the ankles or they can be on the knees. If they're on the knees, you might want to take it forward a bit. By just holding that stretch there. Try relaxing the body. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out, growing and deepening the knees to the ground. Breathing in. Breathe out. And again, breathe in, breathe out, breathing in, breathe out. Deepen that stretch. You want to get the heels close to the hips as well. Hold that there. And think about opening the hips. Imagine that they're rotating. That's what you want to think about. Keep breathing. Straight back. Nice. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. And again, breathe in. Breathe out. Last time, breathe in. Breathe out. Last few seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Take the knees up into the chest and imagine you're still growing towards the ceiling. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. Nice, and relax. So there we have it. You've got 3 stretches to focus on if you're new to stretching. If you're just starting your flexibility journey, those are great ones to start with. But again, if you're not new to stretching, those are also helpful for you. And there was a bit more technique and theory and alignment of form in that explanation anyways, just to make sure you're stretching correctly, to keep the body safe, which is very important that you are doing. But yeah, that's all. I hope your body feels okay. If you feel a bit sore, then a hot bath or a hot shower, hot salt bath will help you. Foam rolling is a great option as well. Drinking, eating and relaxing. I'll see you next week. Bye, my loves.